What is going on, guys? My name is FeintAttacks. Welcome to Pokemon Duel. Yes, this game has literally been taking over my life for the past few days, and not necessarily because I need to collect all these little figures. These figures are designed so good. If you guys have not played Pokemon Duel yet, I highly recommend checking it out. Like I said, this game can be completed without purchasing anything, but there is ways that you need to purchase to kind of like get all the new figures and stuff like that to get like the guaranteed the best ones. Like my team right now is absolutely crazy good. I got an Infernape, I also got a Gardevoir and an Empoleon, so I got some pretty sweet EX pulls previously before like I did this upload and stuff, but I really wanted to bring like gem pulls to the channel. I just thought it's something different, and it's a mobile game. I've never ever done like a mobile game thing on the channel here, so I was really excited to go ahead and do that. So we have 1,067 gems. Yes, this has literally cost me a fortune, but I decided to go ahead and get this up for you guys because I know there's a lot of people that play Pokemon Duel at the minute and they're really interested in like seeing pack openings and stuff like that. So like I said, if you've not downloaded this game, go ahead and do so. It is free to do and it's absolutely really good. So what we can do is if we go and open up a booster, this is the part where you like buy all your stuff from. They've got some things on at the minute where you can get an exchange sextuple. Sextuple sounds pretty cool, right? So you get a booster pack of 6 and you're guaranteed to drop at least 1 EX rare. So that means you're guaranteed to get 1 rare figure. So, well, EX figure, should I say. So we're going to go ahead and do that for the first one. We've got 1,000 gems here. So I'm going to go ahead. It only takes 300, which is actually a really good deal because single packs are 50 gems to buy. So here we go. What I've found as well, if you double tap like in the middle as fast as you can, sometimes it'll turn to gold. Sometimes it won't, and if it turns to gold, then you know you're gonna get a good one, like in this one here. Here we go. What we got? Show me. Oh, we got a Weavile. That is not even bad, ladies and gentlemen. That is not even bad. So if you tap super duper fast, it turns into a gold. There we go. Let's see. I want an EX. Ooh, I got a Goodra. That is not too bad, actually. That is not too bad. I really need to pull this EX though. Like, I'm super excited. I hope that I can pull it. Hey, we got a gold one here. What we got? Show me a Latias. I got a Murkrow. I mean, Murkrow's rare in this game? What? That's wild. This is a blue one, unfortunately. So this is going to be an uncommon. I got Pikachu, which is really cool. I've actually got a different pose Pikachu. I think if you level them up, they get like different poses and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I want an EX. Show me that EX. Keldeo! That is not even bad. That's the EX there. That is not even bad. And we also played an uncommon power battle, so that's kind of depressing. But we did manage to pull the Keldeo as well, which has got 8 dodge, 32 sacred sword, 32 hydro kick, which sounds wild. We got another dodge and a miss. So Pokemon Duel is based on like a spinning turn-based event. So basically what you have to do is, I'll get into a battle and show you if you guys have not seen this already, but we're going to go ahead and open up yet another box of these. You get 6 in it, which is pretty sweet, because like I said, for one, it's like 50 gems, and it is quite expensive if you think about it. I could see this being a game that a lot of people will spend money on. We got a Natu, which is kind of depressing. Oh wow, I'm pulling only blues. This is not what I want. We got a Voltop. Voltop's actually not too bad, to be fair, because he gets self-destruct. We got a blue again. This is unfortunate. We got a Bulbasaur though. We need to pull this rare. We need to pull a Latios. Oh, we changed it to a gold. We got Sneasel. We just pulled Weavile as well, which is depressing. I don't want that. Can we pull it to a gold? We do pull it to a gold. And what can we get? We got a Blastoise! Holy shit, yes! That is sweet. Look at the water coming out. How dope does that look? That is actually pretty good. Can we pull one more EXO? I have pulled 2 EXs in one of these boxes. No, it's just an uncommon again. And we do manage to pull a common antidote as well, which is unfortunate. So the Blastoise EX gets the Hydro Pump and 40 Miracle. He's only got 2 miss chances as well, so that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. So let's have a look at one last one. Like I said, I'll take you to the shop and I'll show you the difference in the prices and stuff like that. So to buy gems, it's quite expensive. I'll show you real quick. So for 12 gems, it's 99p. For 57 gems, it's £3.99, but bear in mind, one single pack is 50 gems. So you can earn packs by doing quests and stuff like that. You get daily login bonuses as well, so that's always good. So let's go ahead and pull the last one. Hopefully this will be good. We've already blown through nearly 1,000. We've already blown through like 900, so I'm hoping this will be the final one and we can pull off some gold. Show me a gold. Ah, it's not a gold. I pulled a Squirtle. I've pulled so many duplicates, it's unreal. Here we go, we got a gold. Show me something powerful, please. Oh my lord, we got Mew. Okay, that is good, that is good. I needed Mew. I really wanted Mew. That is dope as hell. Can we pull another gold? Can we pull another gold? Can we pull another gold? Ah, we don't, unfortunately. We don't. We pulled Tropius, though. So it's an uncommon. I mean, it's like whatever, but... Can we change that to a gold? Change to a gold. Nah, I wanted to change to a gold, but... We got another Voltorb. I mean, I pulled Mew, so I'm happy with that. I would have just liked if we could have pulled more golds, to be fair, but... It's all just duplicate. Oh, we got a gold here. We need an EX. Show me an EX. Give me an EX. Give me an EX. Empoleon. I've already got it, but that's 2 EXs. So that's a duplicate there, and we do get an uncommon Hurdle Jump. Hurdle Jump is actually really good. Oh, we got another one. We got a rare Focus Band, which is pretty dope. So we did manage to pull the Mew, which is hella dope as hell. Let's have a look at Mew. And it can move 3 paces, which is pretty dope. It's got Psychic, Hypersonic, and Vanish. And he's got 4 Miss, Jesus Christ. Vanish moves this Pokemon to the bench, which is kind of depressing, but it's kind of like a teleport. So I'll show you guys how these turn-based works. It's actually really cool. Like, the game itself is put together really nice. So your figure case is full. Okay, my dude. So I could change out, but I'll go with the team that I have now. I've got Blastoise, which is pretty cool. I might swap him out for Empoleon. But this game's put together really nice, and it's one of those games I know that I can enjoy just playing it along, but I know I will spend a hell of a lot of money on, which is something that I don't really want to do. I had some spare cash today, so I was like, alright, cool, let's just spend a bit of money. So I'm actually first. Yes, I am a woman, and yes, I am named Blank. Do you know why? Because I've got to be mysterious. We have to be mysterious, people. So let's go ahead and get up our first battle. So this, basically, the figures that you have here, in the first turn, their movements are all reduced to half what they can move. So like I said, like the ones on the left hand and the right side are your entry points. These are the points where the Pokemon need to go in order to start off. So like I said, I could summon Salamence straight to there, and then it's basically where you have to, can you see where the circle is on my part, where it's blue? I have to get to the red one. So now, like I said, since it's the second turn, everything's boosted up so Pokemon can go at their normal pace. So Pikachu here can move 2 spaces, so he can move from left to right and stuff like that. What you're better off doing is, there's something that I've found is always covering your 2 points at the side there. I feel like that's always one of the best things to go for. And then what I tend to do is, since like now I can't move anything here except from the Empoleon, he can only go to there. So we'll bang him there. But you see the 2 entry points and stuff like that, you have to make your way around them. So he puts him up there. Snapchat from Callum. Okay, so let's take a look here. What we could do, we could move. I think I'll move Salamence up there. We'll see what this guy is. Initially, what I need to do is Zatu's pretty cool. I could get that up there and challenge Zatu to the battle. So I'll do that and show you just how battles work. So if I click onto him, this puts us into a battle. Now I have to hit the wheel, and it's got to hit an attack. So I get Dragon Breath, he goes for Psychic. Dragon Breath has got a lot more power, well 10 more power. So that does manage to knock him out, which is good there. So now we can advance our way on. He goes into Sluglu, so he's wanted to challenge us yet again. I pull off another Dragon Breath, which is absolutely perfect there. So it's basically all luck. That's all it is. It's all luck, which is really good. Infernape's really cool as well, because you can see what they can do. So he's got 40 Mach Punch, a big miss and a dodge and a dive kick as well. So that's always good. Pikachu's quite broken as well. I'm going to put my Empoleon further up, because now he's limited to where he can go. Oh, she's limited, sorry. Did I just assume his gender? So hopefully we can pull off a Dragon Breath here again. We do, which is cool. He goes for Mud Shot, but the Dragon Breath. This is why Salamence is so good to use, because he's so strong. If I go in the middle, I'm kind of butchered. I think I could pull Infernape onto the field. I kind of want to go there and challenge the Floatazile. I go for a miss, and he's got Aqua Jet, so that's kind of crap. So he takes out my Empoleon there, which is unfortunate. Like I said, these Pokemon don't have health bars or anything like that, so it's a case of just hitting the moves and stuff like that. So let's move our Zangoose. In fact, nah, I'm gonna move. I need to get Pikachu out on the field to stop him coming down there. So the Ordinance challenging Pikachu. Come on, Pikachu, pull off. Hey, we get a quick attack. It goes for the Healing Wish, but since quick attack is priority, you get to hit that first, which is good. So you can only have ever 2 Pokemon on the bench. So ideally I'll go there, and then I can make my way towards the Raichu. He's got the Raichu sitting on there nice and calm. She, I keep saying he, I'm sorry. It's a she. It is a she. I've noticed that. It is a she. So she's got no idea what to do now. Because as you can see, I'm covering one entrance, and he's coming through there. So what I could do is I could move Salamence, but he's only got a 1 pacer. I could move Infernape across, but can you see how Zangoose is blocking it? So I'm going to go over and challenge the Sigloo, because I really need to get this thing knocked out. Zangoose is pretty good as well. He's got some high. I go for the Swords Dance again, and dodge the Dragon Breath, which is kind of unfortunate. But Swords Dance is really good because it doubles the attack. So that's always good. But Pokemon Duel, like I said, it is pretty fun once you get into it. It is. I can see it being really competitive. But I can't do anything here. I'm just waiting for her to make a move. But remember these UCs as well, what you hear. These can boost an attack, that can Pokemon Switch. The Force Remove, which is an EX, which I pulled, which is pretty dope. The Xatu's made its way onto the field, so all our figures are on there. I think it's time for Infernape to make it stand. Infernape is dope as hell as well. So they're pretty much cornered off. They can't really do anything now. So it's a case of me getting there and trying to take these things on. So Sliggoo take on that. We need to pull off a Crush Claw here, which we do, which is perfect there. So we take out the Sliggoo, which is amazing for us. The Xatu's blocked off by Infernape, so it's going to have to challenge Infernape in order to battle. Unless it moves back 1 pace. But you can see how like strategic this game has got to be. Come on, Infernape. First one, you get a Drive Kick. Absolutely perfect there, so we take that thing out. Hey, which is good. So Drive Kick always moves it 1 step further as well, which is pretty dope. So it's me. I need to really make my way over there. I'll go over with Salamence. But also, if you guys can see, if his Floatazile was where my Zangoose was, and I had 1 behind Zangoose and 1 in front of Zangoose, that's when you actually can like kill the Pokemon off in 1 if you trap it in a way. So come on. Yes, we get a Dragon Breath. So Dragon Breath will take that thing out. Raichu's gone. I am paralyzed though because of its ability. The Floatazile is going to have to move to the circle, yeah, in order for us, so we're going to have to challenge him. So with the Paralyze, it turns into a miss, so that's kind of depressing. But I still hit the Dragon Breath. He goes for the dodge, which is unfortunate there. But Zangoose can come in, so can Infernape. So if I can get... he's going to lose the Floatazile because I'm going to lock him in. So it's whether a case of what he's got to do now. Ideally, what he wants is to bring the Quilladin in next to Salamence and attack me. That's got to be his plan. But whether a case he'll do that, I don't know. He's challenging. He's challenging. Come on, Dragon Breath, please! Yes, there we go. So he surfs up. That thing's gone, which is perfect. My turn there, and I can move over to his spot. And Salamence wins us the battle. So, as you can see, it is quite fun. It is really strategic, and I can see it being really popular as well. I'm absolutely loving it. I know a lot of other YouTubers and stuff like that being uploading it, and they're really enjoying it at the minute. So it is really good, and I hope that you guys, you know, you are playing it along, and it's really cool. Let me know if you'd like some more gem pulls and stuff like that. I know we didn't really get too much. We got Mew, which is pretty dope. So I'm happy about that. So our team's really cool as well. You can always power up the Pokemon as well, so that's something what we can take into consideration next time if I decide to upload some more. We got the Blastoise, which is pretty dope. I'm going to swap that out for the Empoleon and the Mew there. possibly for the Zangoose, or I don't want to have too many legendaries, so it's whether a case of what I want to do. It's level 3 as well, so it's super strong, so I might swap that out for God of War there. And that is all that. But guys, that's all we have time for in today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video, I know it's something totally different to the channel that I've never brought, but be sure to go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It is something that I'd like to upload for like gem pulls and stuff like that. Maybe we can have like gem pull verses and stuff like that. That'd be a pretty dope idea. But with all that being said, guys, my name is FeintAttacks. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until the next video, I will see you then. Peace.